I'm Madman Pondo, and what kind of idiot are you that you're not tuning in to the World of Kayfabe podcast? Do it now, or else.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of World of Kayfabe podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, the one, the only, your tribal king, Nick Venom, along with my two good friends, the Glaze King himself, and as always, the oh so great dashing bionic Professor Staggerly Crocker.
Glaze me. You good, bro?
Yeah.
You good, dog?
Yeah.
I think you need more than the liquid death, bro.
I might. You know what? Just do the intro again. Just do the fucking intro.
Welcome to the world of fucking Kayfabe! I don't.
What's up, man? What's going on, bro? What's up with you tonight, man? What's happening?
Everything's pretty good. I'm excited because after sub-zero temperatures, the weekend's going to be warm.
Dog, man, it was wild down here. Like, it was just wild. New Orleans, I wish like I was in New Orleans because New Orleans was just so pretty. And then man, it looked really nice outside.
This is gonna be a special episode, by the way, boys. Shout out to the homies at Pro Wrestling 225 for letting us be our official sponsor of their upcoming event called Homecoming. If you haven't got tickets yet, by the way, please get tickets now. You don't want to miss this. We have Fago del Sol versus Lucha Lacora. We have our very own Sam Stackhouse against a guy who would have been a guest on tonight's show, but he no text, no show, or just ghosted me, the bastard. I hope he loses his fucking title this week just because of that, you piece of shit. Vladimir Koloff versus for Sam Stackhouse. Then we get to see PJ Hawks going 1-on-1 against Rob Love, or King Rob Love. He stole my gimmick, by the way. And we also have the return of Wild Thing. He'll be facing Pablo Cruz in his return match. And you don't want to miss out on this. It's going to be awesome. Get your tickets now. It's going to happen Saturday, the 25th at the Copac Gym in Blackman, Louisiana. Get your tickets right now at Eventbrite / Border Kayfabe, Pro Wrestling 225 or Homecoming. .com. I did like that's a link right there. So 225 homecoming .eventbrite.com. So yeah. By the way, I hope everybody made it, well, except Joey. Joey was fucking fine. But as for the rest of us, I hope everybody was all right with the snow. Because we had Snowmageddon.
Yeah, thankfully I didn't get any snow because we got our snow at the start of the year. For out here, I got out here. I got a foot of snow, January 5th through the 6th.
Not even that. It's the fact that number one, you might be having another winter storm in a couple weeks. So right after RetroCon, we may end up having another winter storm, which is going to be insane. Hopefully, it's not going to be as bad as this, but they're calling to be similar. But hopefully it's not as bad as this. I mean, dude, like Lafayette, Lake Charles area, they got hit bad with that snowstorm. I mean, it was horrible.
Yeah, because I can't even imagine, because it's not like you guys have snow plows on the ready.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm in the south of the south, and it's like, bro, like, we ain't supposed to be getting freaking south. What the hell's wrong with y'all?
Wow.
And then like this weekend it's gonna be like 70-something degrees.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro, the South is wild.
Bro, they wilding out. They're absolutely wilding out.
Yeah.
Also, I'm triggered because, yeah, Marvel Rivals, fuck that game. That game is ass, okay?
Maybe it's just that your ass.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
And that's how bad you play.
Tell me he did not. Motherfucker, I did great with Punch. I came out in first place the whole time. And just people want to keep using that stupid sand shark, whatever the hell you want to call that stupid thing.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. And that bastard. But anyway, let's talk about pro wrestling. That's what the people came to. 4 people. Well, we should have had more than 4 people. We gotta have, God forbid. Anyway, get the little drinkaroo right here. PCO went off script this past Sunday, and he looked drunk as hell doing it in a very
off script. You say he went off script?
Off script, brother.
That man didn't even go off script. That man went out on his own.
He went on his own, and he completely missed the TNA digital media title multiple times.
Yeah, he did. He got it a few times, but what turns out to be
putting the damn belt literally in the canvas.
It turns out to be a replica, and the actual belt was being held by TNA.
Well, now it's being held by one Mance Warner or Stephanie Delander. Because she had said, I divorced PCO.
Yeah.
PCO's out. Mance Warner in. Mance Warner is also no longer your GCW World Champion. Don't get me started on that, because, boy, I was mad about that.
I am curious if this was this all led from the 23 vignettes that were that they were playing. But I'm wondering, did they always have the idea to give the digital title to the, Mance Warner? Or was this just a last minute because PCO, exposed that they have no champion now? I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of a...
It does make me wonder, was this a worked shoot? Was this part of their final thing? I don't know.
This could be PCO's way of coming to GCW.
Did you know
different?
PCO's claimed some weird stuff too. He claimed he was offered to fight Kenny Omega in 2019 in AEW.
Yeah.
For the title.
2020.
Yeah, or maybe 2020. I can't remember what date.
Yeah, it was 2020 because Kenny Omega was champ.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, 2021. Either way.
But he was offered. He claims he was offered to come fight Kenny Omega in the AEW.
Keep up to Kenny Omega. What the hell? Hey, look, this is coming from a guy who does a front flip and hits the hardest part of the ring. Maybe he could keep up with Kenny Omega. Who knows?
I'll give the guy props. His age, and he had a hell of a comeback.
Oh boy, if there's ever anyone that had an amazing comeback in wrestling, it's hands down PCO. Hands down. Yeah. He had a really good run when he came. I think what was it, 2017, 2018? Yeah. I know it was right around the time Janela's spring break was in New Orleans, and it was him against then Walter, and they had a bar burner. That match was insane. It was great stuff. I remember that. But yeah, by the way, just set the record straight. I don't mind Effie as world champ. It's the big payout. I understand the situation. Okay, Mance Warner gets signed by TNA. They need a new champion. Effie is probably the best choice, but it's just the fact you damn near expose AEW. You know what I mean? It's just okay, you expose the company. Here's a world title. Okay.
That's what they want. I think at this point there's a lot that can go into effect as to what happened. I think right now I do feel everyone's attacking AEW at this point.
Pretty much. I mean, here's a great example. Ricky Starks had his merch taken down.
I mean,
his
yeah.
merch came down too.
I mean, they even, GCW Brett Lauderdale even attacked AEW at the GCW event. He went out there, goes, we outsold even recently nationwide TV tapings.
But it's sad though.
Yeah.
And I feel like the company could do so much better if a certain promoter would just shut his mouth, lay off social media, get help, get people to help run the promotion. That's it.
He doesn't want that.
He doesn't want that.
Well, it looks like Tony Khan might be even coaching his football team because he fired all their head coach now.
Let me get this straight. He's going to manage AEW.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's going straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, fuck the coaches for the Jaguars. That's a sad excuse of a football team.
Yeah.
Let me go coach them.
The issue is that there's nobody else that's like, there's nobody that they can take that's good, but yeah.
There's no worthy like prospects.
Yeah, there's no worthy prospects. So it's just funny. It's just funny.
A guy who has experience
both
winning
of the
Super Bowls. Let's get Bill Belichick,
and then
the freaking head coach.
And
Tony Khan. Nope, we're not doing that. No, Sariba.
And then he's got
do it.
Then he's got the women's soccer team in England, and they're not great either. So all of his companies are not doing well.
So he's gonna manage that too. He's gonna coach them too.
He don't want to pay nobody to run this
kicking and screaming.
For him.
Yeah. So.
And look at this point, I'd say this: you hire Shane McMahon, let him do what he needs to do, or
I've been saying that for months.
Or we can let good old what's your boy's name? What's your boy's name that nobody likes that ran WCW into the ground?
Vince Russo?
Yeah, we can get Vince Russo, bro, and then just
bro.
I mean, Vince Russo wants
Kenny Omega on a pole match, bro.
I mean, Vince Russo wants to criticize AEW all the time. How about he book it?
Oh, here's an idea. Here's a great match idea. We get the Young Bucks, bro. All right, or that we're gonna repackage them. We're gonna call them the Old Bucks now, because they're not young anymore, bro. And guess what? Their gimmick, they're gonna be wearing old people attire. And guess what, bro? It gets better. I'm gonna do the Young Bucks' parents on a pole match, because I think that's gonna be great for business, bro. I think that's gonna be awesome.
That would be pretty funny if they came out like Johnny Knoxville, Bad Grandpa style, with all makeup on and everything, prosthetics.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I got stuck on watching Hulk Hogan.
So,
yeah, brother.
So
speaking of Hulk Hogan, how y'all like that CM Punk promo?
Which, the thing is coming up, with Jesse Ventura and all the shows, and they're claiming that Hulk Hogan's going to be on the show. We going to have any confrontation between Hogan and Ventura?
Hey, Hogan, how you feel about the bashing?
He was wanting me to get down and dirty with him.
Oh, I got that fan blowing right on my crotch.
Put the brakes on it. I said, brother, that's not my deal. Not into the strictly dickly stuff. Thank you very much, brother, but I'm going back to professional
wrestling. Thanks, Hulk.
So, we were speaking of wrestling comebacks earlier.
Yeah.
TMZ is reporting Nikki Bella is in negotiations with WWE.
What I mean?
I'm telling you right now.
No.
There is no reason for her
to
get back in the ring. If it's just for Royal Rumble purposes, then fine.
Then yeah, sure. I'm
fine.
Down
I'm good with it. It's all good and gravy.
But if you're gonna have her, you gotta have the other one.
No.
If you're gonna
she got too much going on.
I don't even know if she could actually keep up with
Brian Davis ain't doing nothing.
I don't know if she could actually keep up with the women nowadays.
No,
this is not 2016, women's wrestling.
No, this is diva. This is not diva territory anymore. Like, I love Michelle McCool. I love, Layla L,
Yeah.
Maria
Hey,
Canales.
you're not enough for me, goddammit.
All Kelly, they're not wrestlers. Like, they weren't wrestlers.
Entertainers.
Yeah, they were entertainers. They were divas. That's what they were for.
I love the fact that Clarence looks like a druid with that hoodie on.
Like oh man, she doesn't need. We don't. I like Nikki in the sense I've always liked Nikki more than I like Brie, but
Yeah. Nikki was always the better wrestler than Brie.
Right, she was always the better wrestler out of the two. But
She had more
I
titles
just think
than Brie,
I
too.
hope this is just for the Royal Rumble and not more afterwards.
Yeah.
It's just funny that she talks so much garbage.
Yeah.
And then now look at you dancing on screen on the first night of Raw.
Well,
oh yeah, screw you guys.
Well,
it makes like Royal Rumble. You can look, but you can't touch.
Well, it really makes.
You keep dreaming on the stars above.
Well, it really makes me think. Did Nikki approach Brian and go, "Hey, can you talk to Tony for me?" And then Tony's like, "I don't want to sign Nikki."
That's what he said to. That's what he said. All right. And then both the Bellators did the little twirl thing.
Man,
Tony's like, yes.
But real quick, speaking of returns to it, I know we've been jumping around a minute. We had a cancellation of a return in the words of Alexa Bliss. Unfortunately, she got canceled. I hit my chair right now. But do y'all think she's coming back? Like, do y'all think she's gonna come back at all?
I mean, it's possible. It's possible to see her come back. I wouldn't mind seeing her come back. But now that the Wyatt 6 is on SmackDown, it's kind of like it's passe. And it sucks because I wish they can do more, right? I really wish they can do more. But I feel maybe they got nothing on the Wyatt 6 right now. So this could be a thing to where, hey, look, this they could do something for her, But it's one of those things where, thank you, Joey, I appreciate that. It's one of those things where what if? It's a what if situation because there may be a possibility that she may not ever come back.
I mean, she recently posted a picture that she's gotten back into shape. She's at pre-pregnancy weight now. So I figure she's gonna come back eventually.
Oh, I mean that's like Becky Lynch.
I think they could be lying because I feel that they're just gonna throw out the hey, we canceled her plans to come back. Because I guess they said they were canceling her plans to come back. I guess she was gonna show up at Monday Night Raw. They decided not to do it. But I feel like they're just gonna throw the curtain over her for now and be like, hey, Royal Rumble, she makes a surprise appearance. And that's it. Now, I know some people have been saying that she might be kind of just, I mean, what's she going to do? Because no lie, the women's division is great without her. No offense to her, but
which one? Alexa or Nikki?
Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we damn well don't need Nikki. But Alexa Bliss is just overshadowed at this point with, you got Charlotte Flair about to pop back up. Charlotte Flair's popping back up. Jade Cargill's coming back. You got Bianca, Naomi, Rhea, Liv, Raquel, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark with the amazing drop kick that literally just plowed right through Dakota. It's what is Alexa gonna do, and what can she offer now after being gone for 2 years? What can she offer everybody? At this point.
And then, not just that, dude. Like NXT's women's locker room, the NXT women's division alone is so much better. It's, dare I say, is a lot better 5 years ago when you had likes of Toni Storm, Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox. The list goes on and on. You know what I mean? And it's like Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley, all of them, Bianca. The list goes on and on and on. Nowadays, it's so much better. and is taken more seriously. And now it's about to get even more serious now that Jordan Grace is about to make her debut, because it's only a matter of time she shows up either in NXT or hell, they may be like, you know what, fuck it,
Nah,
put you in the main roster.
They bumping her up to the main roster.
I think so.
There's
her.
No reason for you to like. You gonna let no offense to compare. You put Penta on the main roster. There ain't no way you gonna put
Jordan Grace on the main roster.
NXT TV.
And speaking of Penta, he oh my god, that dude wrestled up. What the fucking banger!
Yeah. And you know who called him out? Do you know who called him out?
Who called him out?
Oh, Ludwig Kaiser. They did one of those backstage promos for the international audience.
Why?
And Ludwig Kaiser called him out for a match. So I'm guessing Ludwig Kaiser's the next opponent.
We're getting Penta versus the female Beyonce. What? I'm sorry. I cannot take a man that does this shit. Like, it's so fucking stupid. You're nothing more than Walter or Gunther's side bitch. All right? That's pretty much it. And how can it... Ladies and gentlemen, I demand your
gratitude.
I demand appreciation for your work. Like, dude, like I can't take a man like that seriously. I can't. I just freaking can't. The dude looks like a Pixar cartoon. He just got that laughable, like, Penta's gonna go to school with this fucking dude.
It's all right. Even if Ludwig Kaiser loses that match, he's still
rather
wins
have
at the end of the day
Penta
because he got Tiffany Stratton.
ABC.
He's got Tiffany Stratton, so he wins at the end of the day.
Especially on this past Friday night. Good God Almighty. Anyway, whoo!
Back on Penta, sir.
Showing a little bit of zero fear.
Oh,
anyway,
who would y'all want to see next though to go against Penta? Like, who would y'all want to see next?
Hey, Clarence, I need you to do me a favor.
Oh no.
Doink number 3. No, I'm joking.
Oh god.
I need you to stand up for me.
Why?
Because my answer just so happens to be on you.
Oh.
The Undertaker! No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Because he ain't doing nothing right now. Why not?
He could. I mean, you want to just take an L? Or you want him to give Penta his first one?
Possibly.
I wouldn't mind seeing LA Knight take over to beat Penta.
We'll just have Chelsea Green wipe him out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or Io Sky.
Yeah.
Io Sky's in the same brand as Penta, so I think we might get Penta versus Io Sky before we get him versus Chelsea Green.
Hey, but remember though, I did mention somebody else is coming in. I mentioned to the group.
Yeah, Dr. Wagner.
Dr. Wagner, yeah.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, he was in
Lucha
Performance
Libre
Center
in
recently,
WWE
right?
is gonna be popping.
Bro, WWE's about to bring back Lucha Underground, and I'm so in for it. Like, we're gonna get the guy from MLW or Darian Webos. What was the guy's name?
Who?
The freaking general manager of Lucha Underground.
Oh,
Dario Sarzo.
Yeah.
That guy. You know, the guy to come out. I have the key to my brother's. You know, and
nah, man.
shout out to the guy who played as him. Like, he did a great job as acting. Like, that's what I miss. With like Lucha Underground was different, right?
It was just over the top.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't like it because I wasn't a fan of the whole cinematic bullshit that they were trying to do.
At first,
it was too much.
At first, I was like, "This is just Wrestling Society X." At first.
Oh gosh.
But better, and more Lucha Libre than anything.
Yeah.
Now, if we would have had that mixed in with Wrestling Society, oh my god, just the amount of pyro that they would have to use alone. Then you would have to bring Teddy Hart, and that would not have been great for nobody. Just no. Anyway, but yeah, Penta, another great victory over another great opponent, and looks like we're getting him versus Ludwig, and I'm liking it. I'm loving this run that Penta's having right now. He's 2-0 right now. He's doing a great job. Now my man has upgraded his pyro. My boy had so much heat that now he's got sprinklers.
I love that it's just like a spinning blade. It's really cool looking.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It is awesome. Like
he got the fans behind him so much. He got more sparklers.
He's got more heat. Now he's got more fucking sparklers and shit. It's so funny, but it's so badass. But so I watched recently. Speaking while we're on the subject of Penta, I was watching a video of his debut. The man was so nervous, he couldn't keep still when he was doing his entries. Like he was like
switch his leg and stuff.
Oh, dude! Like I can imagine. Like it's your debut. You want to leave a great impression. Like you want to,
right?
Not just like a complete asshole, And the fact this man has legitimate excitement, you can see in his eyes. The excitement this man has is genuine. Like I love it. I love seeing people like that. And I wish nothing but good for this man. I wish nothing but positive shit come his way. You know what I mean?
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
I'm waiting for him to go up against Braun Breaker. Take that IC title from him. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be something else, man. Like I think and all Penta did is literally all Penta did was just surge everyone's interest in moving over.
Yeah.
Like he literally has surged everyone else to move over and be like, if this is the treatment that they're giving people, I want that. Even if I'm just riding the wave, if I can get that type of treatment every other week, so be it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think with Penta and now we got, son of Dr. Wagner coming, you got those two. Ray Phoenix is gonna be right behind him.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, shoot. Ultimo Dragon might just come back and do a one-off match just randomly.
Why not?
Which I would love to.
Penta has fought Ultimo Dragon before.
Dog, Ultimo Dragon was one of my favorite luchador wrestlers of all time. Bar none.
I'm about to order me a Ultimo Dragon mask that I found off of Amazon, and it's the blue one, blue and silver one. It's just like the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain attire.
That version, yeah. Like it's just, I would not be surprised if WWE decided to make a Lucha Underground belt type of thing. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well,
let's hypothetically speak, they get rid of the Speed Championship,
which they're not.
But yeah, I know. Unfortunately, damn Elon Musk. But I would not be surprised if they decided to bring like some type of luchador, like Lucha Libre championship in effect.
Right.
Something. I think that would be interesting, but there's just so much on the roster now. There's so much on the roster. But I do feel like LWO is going to get broken up eventually because they're going to we got too many luchadors, but y'all ain't doing no real work. So like we going to kick y'all off.
And somebody went on my comments. So somebody had mentioned the same thing what you just said, they need to break up. My thing is that the whole thing is coming apart. Rey Mysterio's off doing his own thing with the New Day. Which by the way, thank God it was just Kofi and Rey Mysterio and not Xavier, Kofi. I was nervous too because man,
I mean,
look,
yeah, but
before Pete Dunne was announced against Penta, I was scared. Like, bro, please do not pick Penta. Do not pick this motherfucking Laporca looking ass. Do not pick this motherfucking man. My man is on a roll. He's not even 5-0 yet, and the motherfucker's doing great. Y'all better not pick this dude. About to say so.
What were you about to say, Joey?
Whatever. I can bring it up. It was a new topic, unless you got something else to contribute.
No, I just think that at this point, I can see. I can't remember those two dudes' names. I can't. That's how bad I'm at with them. Like I don't even remember those two guys who were in LWO.
Well, DJ Wild.
Yeah, whatever. Shoot.
They're gonna
get. I honestly feel like they're gonna get pushed to the wayside. If not, they're gonna get released at some point.
Or go to NXT.
They're gonna go right back to NXT and get revamped. You got Dragon Lee about to come back, which is another thing that I think everybody needs to give an apology to because they're like Triple H is not using Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee is the future.
Speaking of Dragon Lee, Joey, hit the breaking news thing.
Oh no.
Dragon Lee is now officially a father.
Right.
As of, was it today or is it?
No, it was like a couple of days ago. He announced that he had a kid.
I'm sorry, a couple of days ago.
Yeah, he had a father.
Yeah. By the way, Marks, that's why Dragon Lee has been off the damn TV. Y'all thinking, well, because, Penta. Oh my God, Penta. Oh, they're not doing nothing with Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee was supposed to be the future. Like, no, you idiot. He went on maternity leave because he's about to have his kid, you fucking ass.
Literally going to have children.
Sorry for swearing. Joey, I'm sorry for swearing. Look, to be fair, Joey had a producer meeting with us and told us we can't be cussing like that.
I'm like, you guys better stop fucking cussing or I'll fucking spank you.
Cheers, everybody. No, I'm not drunk.
Gosh.
Feeling good. Anyway.
I feel like it's gonna be something. I think it's gonna be something tremendous once he comes back. Man, just think of the match. Like Penta versus Dragon Lee. Penta versus Ray. Dragon Lee probably gonna go off on his own and just be like, you know what, Ray, I'm challenging you. Let's get this work.
Well, it's only a matter of time before the brother shows up. Before Roosh shows up.
Yeah. You know, a lot of
Black Tauru.
You know, there's the whole thing of like Chad Gable wanting the dark art to Lucha Libre.
Yes.
Well, there was speculation that this could be Malachi Black. What if
Aleister Black?
Or Aleister. But what if this is just them waiting for Ray Phoenix to come, and Ray Phoenix will challenge his brother, just sort of like a Kane versus Undertaker?
So you mean to tell me Ray Phoenix is gonna come out with like a whole new mask and like new gear, and he's gonna actually don the cape that Kane was supposed to have, but they never did. They did one time at a house show, but it just never went through.
I forgot about the cape thing. But I mean, how much longer does Ray even have?
I don't know. I love that he recently posted a picture of him in a straitjacket. Oh
yeah, I love that.
And then he had to take that down.
That picture went fucking hard. I ain't gonna lie. But I do have some news, by the way. Joey, you might wanna. See, Joey's a great producer. You know, he's an awesome guy. He's backbone of his brand. He's a great guy. Anyway, this is a tweet coming from the man called Sting. This is a tweet, by the way. I have enjoyed meeting fans at events around the world as much as I have loved interacting with you all in the traditional Sting of War Paint. I have decided that 2025 will be my last year appearing in the full gear. I guess it's 2025 or never. Wow, tough to speak that out. So, in other words, Sting is literally officially done after this year.
Well, with the face
The
paint.
gimmick itself is officially
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
We
I
get to
don't
see
think he's
Steve
gonna stop.
Barton.
I don't
That-
think he's gonna stop appearing.
Yeah,
Like,
he's going to still be doing appearances. He'll just be Blade Runner Sting. He didn't really wear face
Yeah,
paint
I'm
with
about to say
Blade Runner
Blade-
Sting.
How about a Surfer Sting? I mean, he could do Surfer Sting. Or he can bring back the Ultimate Warrior from the dead, and they could do the Blade Runners,
Yeah.
or just get an AI generated Ultimate
Oh
Warrior.
god.
But-
Do Flash. Oh, good lord!
Dog. I was kind of sad when I saw that. I was like, dang, this man.
It's the end of an era, brother.
He's coming down here though. He's coming he's gonna be in I think
San Antonio, I think.
no, he's gonna be up in Humble, Texas in October. I marked it on my calendar.
Well, I will honestly say I am happy that I have met him in his full gear. Made my childhood dream come true.
Yeah.
Like and the dude's awesome, right? The guy is such a treat to talk to. Like he really is. And my thing is like, dude, I've been a fan of yours since WCW. Like right before he became Pro Sting. So we talking like post Fall Brawl.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh well, you guys stabbed me or whatever, all that bullshit. So from then on, like Sting's always been my number one favorite, number one, hands down, all day, every day. Great dude. And we talked a lot about WCW, the NWA, pretty much everything, in a span of like 5 minutes. And then I almost farted in front of him. So thank God that didn't happen.
I am a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like just hearing that still.
It's an end of an era.
But
You know?
it's like I was telling my lady, I was like, yo, it's sad getting old because the people I grew up watching, they're fading away now.
Either dead or getting old.
Yeah,
You know?
my childhood hero, Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
So
Yeah,
like
brother.
Sting, you got guys like Sting,
Yeah, brother.
Lex Luger.
Yeah, brother.
Shoot, even Booker T, even though we see him on Tuesdays,
Yeah, brother.
he's getting old.
Dude, I love Booker T. I feel
Kyle
like out of
Steiner,
all of
Rick
them,
Steiner.
hey, Kylie.
But one positive thing, Mick Foley recently lost over 100 pounds.
You're still
And
a
he
fat
still looks the
fuck.
same.
What?
You're still
He
a
looks the
fat
same.
fuck.
Yeah.
He literally looks the same. I was like, wait, he lost 100 pounds for real?
Where?
I was like, where?
Bitch,
But
where?
see, like, well, first I'm very happy for him to change his lifestyle.
Obviously.
Great. I'm very happy that he did. I wish he would have did it sooner because he probably would have been a lot healthier, and then he probably would have did a lot more matches than he did.
He'll be able to do that death match with John Moxley and GCW.
Right. But I think, it's just
Or he would have been John Moxley's shoes, and John Moxley would have been GCW.
man. Look,
So
at this
basically,
point,
Mick Foley would have been the leader of the Death Riders.
it,
So that way he could tie up the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh my
on a
God!
stupid crate.
If you have not watched the latest Botchamania, you have to watch it. They took the Death Riders footage and they mixed it in with a Toyota commercial for a truck, and for the Death Rider truck. It is the most hilarious thing.
are you serious?
Yes.
Oh man, I gotta watch that. Oh shit. And it's the Botchamania. I love the fact that it's Pence's face, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's the album cover of Deftones, which
But-
is fucking awesome.
But so Baron Corbin being the one to retire Kurt Angle. It was revealed on the Chris Van Vliet podcast that John Cena was actually the chosen one by Kurt Angle. But but Vince McMahon turned that down, saying he'd have to wait a year to do it, and he didn't want to do that because, well, Kurt Angle was his body's deteriorating.
But he picked Baron Corbin.
Kurt Angle did not. That was Vince.
That's what I'm saying, though. Vince picked
Vince
Corbin.
Picked Baron Corbin if it was going to be that year. If it was the next year, it would be John Cena.
Like,
oh no.
I'm just saying, there's so many other people that could. You see it? Oh gosh, I gotta. If you can send me that, please send that. Like, please send me that. I want to see that so bad. I really wish Vince would have picked something. Oh gosh, that sounds so stupid.
It's the Death Rider rail.
Oh gosh, it sounds like it's gonna be dumb as hell. It's gonna be dumb as hell.
Oh, it's good shit.
You know what? Speaking of the damn Death Rider, I'm so sick of this freaking gimmick at this point. It's
dumb.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. The fact now they got Wheeler Yuta looking like some like pothead on last night's episode. I had the audacity to watch the recent episode Dynamite because I was stuck at work through all the snowstorm. I work a full 4-day, 12-hour shift, making money like a motherfucker. And literally, I watched the promo. And it's Jon Moxley, Maria Shavir, and then they had Yuta. His hair's like right here. So he looks like something straight out of a cartoon. Like, I said to myself, this faction is so damn dumb. The only one that kind of sort of makes sense is Pac. And that's sad.
And Pac don't even be there half the time.
No damn sense.
He don't even be there half the time.
Exactly.
He don't be there. It's like,
I'm back to WWE. Or better yet, here's a better idea. Fuck WWE. Go to MLW.
Who?
Pac.
Oh.
Go to MLW.
I think he's too big for that now.
It is what it is.
He's too big for that. He would do better in TNA.
He would do better.
It's just the whole gimmick is the whole stable. It's just lackluster. It's boring. Like, we could like Jon Moxley being champion for a 4th time.
The 20th time.
Is not needed. Of course, we knew Darby Allin should have been the guy to take the championship off of Daniel Bryan. That didn't happen. So we decided to be like, you know what? I want to pick Jon Moxley to be. Of anyone you could have picked, you could pick Jon Moxley again so he can win it a 4th time.
Well, he's going to drop out of the Cope.
To who?
The Cope.
He's not dropping it the Cope.
Dropping inside of the Cope.
If he drops it the Cope, I'm going to be literally pissed off.
And then Cope's going to have a new live sex celebration on Dynamite in front of 20 people.
With what? The belt itself?
Well, no, with Beth Phoenix. With
Man, look, let me tell you something, man. That joke makes my balls itch. Like, it literally just makes my balls itch. Like, I don't understand. Like,
20 people, and then out of nowhere, Ric Flair comes out for no God knows reason.
he gonna come by with the can of energy drink, like, woo, energy, baby, you want some of that?
And then out of nowhere, here comes Jeff Jarrett because they're gonna have ratings, right?
He gonna shove the guitar up his ass.
And then why not for the hat trick? You gotta have MJF.
No, because then he's gonna hit Beth Phoenix over the head with it. Be like, you know what?
I got him. Don't you hit her?
He's gonna hit it, and he's gonna be like, well, you wasn't knocking her out yourself, so I decided to do it for you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh man, it's just dog. I can't. The only good thing I heard that was out of Dynamite, no, the two good things that was out of Dynamite this past Wednesday was Kenny Omega and Will
Yeah,
Ospreay.
that was a
great
good
promo.
opener.
That's fine. And number two, the brothers themselves, the Hurt Syndicate, won the tag team championships. I'm freaking happy. The Negroes won some gold. Some Negroes won some gold. Even though the other ones are trash, some Negroes won the gold.
Yeah, I'm glad that Hurt Syndicate. I mean, Hurt Business. I mean, Shelton Benjamin and
The Hurt People
and Booby Lashley won the tag titles. Because I'm sorry,
and MVP wrestling.
I can't. Not just that. I can't get behind Private Party, especially their theme.
Everything about Private
Oh my
Party.
God, is that Private Party?
Everything about Private Party.
Like that's so. Ugh.
Everything about Private Party.
Like I'm sorry, I can't take a guy serious when he cuts a great promo and he ends it with when he does that. No, you've lost all credibility.
I still remember when they had the Hardys match outside, and all of a sudden you're just hearing that noise echo throughout
you talking about the one? You talking about the match when
Hardy Compound?
The Hardy Compound.
And he was on top of the building. He was making that sound.
Yeah, the fucking siren just.
I didn't know what was going on at first when I heard it. I was like, "What is happening?"
You are sus. Like it's like, bro, you could come up with anything better. You could no. Instead, your dumbass gonna do. You know what I mean?
Look at the Rockers.
Speaking of the tag teams, RIP to one tag team that happened over the weekend, which long overdue in my opinion, and that is the Acclaim. I said what I said. I am happy that tag team split.
Look,
Bowen
is a fabulous wrestler. He's got talent.
He's got talent.
He's got talent.
He's got talent.
Now you can see. Now we gotta see how he's gonna put his talent to good use without his partner.
And then you got Max, who can now who can rap dirty and wrestle.
He's the best rapper alive. I mean, best wrestler alive.
Yeah, on paper he is.
But Anthony Bowens hasn't really
like
done
MJF. He's gotta like mock the dead to get. Oh my God!
But Joey's right. Joey, what he was saying, he's right.
He hasn't done a bunch of promo work.
No,
it's always been Max. So it will be interesting to see how
but
well
Bowen
he
can carry himself. I think he can carry himself.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it'll go. Their own singles.
As long as he can scissor Daddy, then he's good.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Excuse me, sir.
We just got him circling around the ring. We got him circling around the ring on crab-like, just scissoring.
You know what? I take back what
Daddy
was gonna do. So if Anthony Bowens wins the AEW World Title, I expect to see a live sex celebration. Only it won't be with a woman. It'll be something else. Hey, we lost him. No, on a serious note, though.
So we got some.
We finally get the daddy ass and the vote. It's the Billy and Chuck scene, but it's after they get married.
Oh gosh. Whose ass gonna get? All I want to know is whose ass gonna get ate first on TV once he wins.
Oh yeah. Oh good Lord.
Oh no, Jesus.
So if you've ever wanted to be a pro wrestler, we got a new thing coming. There's a new thing coming out. Donovan Dijak will train you to be a wrestler over Zoom.
The fuck you gonna do that? All right, guys, this is what you're gonna do here. All right, you see this person? I'm gonna use this Gengar plushie. All right, this is how you deliver an elbow. All right, now it's your turn. Like, how does this gonna work?
Yeah.
You know what? It's shit like this is why I see why he got released in WWE.
Week 1.
I see why now.
Week
It's
1.
because of shit like this.
Yeah, week 1 he'll do introduction to wrestling and how to prepare, and he'll charge you. And he'll
how the hell you prepare?
And he'll charge you $250 to do that class.
$250 for one class?
Okay,
Yes.
all right. First of all, you're in MLW, okay? MLW is by far second to last company. Oh yeah, I'm gonna charge $250. What the hell? You know what I mean? 250.
At least Booker T was charging like 125, 150 for his.
You know what I mean? Like,
I expected minimum is $100. The max is
or do a down payment. Here's an how about
the max is like for one class
25 bucks a video. There you go, $25 a video. You'd be all right. Plus, you get an autograph of Donovan.
All I say is
Donovan Dijak, whatever the hell his name is now.
Man, look, Dijak. This is why he got released.
Because he won't do Zoom videos, apparently, not actually do the actual shit. Oh, here's an idea. How about start a school? How about that? Number 2. This is probably the obvious one.
Oh no!
Get a fucking ring.
Get a what?
Oh, you didn't hear that part. Get a damn ring.
Oh, get a ring.
Number 3.
He
get
probably
students.
He probably got a ring.
Okay, his backyard doesn't count. Good Lord. Oh yeah. And then he's gonna be like, the first video is gonna be like that skit. Not skit, that promo that Jericho did on Nitro. When he did the whole 1,004 holds. That's gonna be the first video right there. All right, yo. Hold 1, arm drag. Hold 2, arm bar. Hold 3, eyes cross, finger in the nose lock. Like,
well, you know what? Since we talking about teaching something, just to jump off of something real quick. What y'all think about Britt Baker?
Oof.
About showing something. Because right now she about to show the world, like, look, I ain't do squat.
I don't know. It begs to differ on that one. The verdict is still out on that one. But yeah, apparently she is done with AEW. Or is AEW done with her?
She wants to be done with AEW.
So yet another person
wants to dip out of there.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So wait, hold on. So you
have Ricky Starks, Ray Phoenix, Britt Baker,
Miro.
Yeah, Miro. Good one, Joey.
And you know Wardlow probably somewhere in the
Wardlow's probably gonna be there too. So you got 5 people already.
At least 5.
At least 5. It could be more than that. At least 5 other people are tied to AEW. The problem is AEW is sinking with ticket sales, right? And basically,
which that's actually a thing I want to talk about is this week's Dynamite and how ugly that set was.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Let me bring up a picture.
I mean, it was cool to see Kenny and Osprey.
But I'm talking about the arena and everything. Let me bring up that. I took a screenshot of it. Let me load it up.
Yeah, let's take it out.
But we got this. It's a very, to me, it looks very ugly because it's like there's this big black barrier.
Not for nothing. It looks. You remember back in the day, WWE released that Money in the Bank playset? the actual like badass looking play set. That's what that reminds me
But
of.
everything in this arena is so dark.
You can literally do an Ultimate X match.
Yeah.
Like literally. You know, like this when I see this makes me feel like it's WCW Spring Break 1999.
Yeah, but at least
You know what I
Spring
mean?
Break,
You're in Panama.
at least Spring Break 1999 would have a cool set outside.
And not only that, at least Spring Break actually had more than 20 people. They actually had 200 people. Oh, whoever. But it's just like, man, like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about AEW right now. As far as for it's cool. Oh, that's Glaze King that comment that. Anyway, or now the Druid King.
Hey man,
Sir, I expect you to come next week. I expect you to come with the hood and then some torches.
some torches. I ain't got no torches, but I got some candles.
There you go. That'll work.
I got some candles. I'm really just like I'm really just trying to
Hard being an AEW fan these days, I'll tell you that.
it's hard to be an AEW fan.
It is, boy.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
it
you want
is.
to talk about? Yeah, you want to talk about a big fall off? Deanna Peraza.
Dog, what
Dude.
happened?
What happened?
She was like top of the world in TNA. She
And
goes to
just
AEW
fell.
and just
And just crash. It's like a crash
Bad
and burn.
booking from a bad promoter.
Like you got
Literally,
Deanna
she had
Purrazzo,
this
like
faction idea. She had this faction idea. Where the fuck is it going? That just come to
well, it's
show.
not even a faction. It's just her and
Taya Valkyrie. Another one.
Valkyrie. That's
Another one. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like another one.
And then you got
this is
Morrison
the-
or Johnny TV or whatever his name is over there doing splits into the ground. Getting
Johnny, I have 1,000. You know what? D Malenko has 1,000 holds. Johnny Mundo, Johnny TV, whatever the fuck you want to call him, has 1,000 names. You know, Johnny Elite, Johnny Rest, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Anywho, but it's like you have all these stories. Like I see this was about to happen. Malachi Black leaves, right? House of Black is no more. Now they're going to refer themselves as possibly Hounds of Hell.
Right. Yeah.
They did a promo last night where it was Brody, Buddy, and then Julia. I feel that this is going to go nowhere. You talk about, there's no leaders. Oh, you talk about there's no master. There's no this. There's no that. There's no shadows. None of that bullshit. That right there turns me off.
but
Because I already know, number one, there's 3 of y'all. Number 2, I'm sure there's going to be a 4th person, much less a 5th person. Like, unless you're the Shield, it's not going to work.
But they even mishandled Christopher Daniels' retirement. How do you have his retirement on Collision?
Of all places.
What makes you think that it was mishandled?
It should have been Dynamite. It should have been Dynamite. It should have been on Dynamite. It should have been announced weeks in advance.
It should have been on a pay-per-view. It should not have been
our pay-per-view.
This should have been on, say, Double or Nothing. Have this build up between Hangman and, like what you just said, have this build between Hangman and Christopher Daniels. They have this big old rivalry. End this in a cage match.
He deserves something more special than just a match on Collision.
Texas
but you think? But do y'all think that maybe it was Chris that decided to do that?
I mean,
it was possible.
I just think he should have had. Dynamite has more viewers. I wish he would have had a more, spectacular retirement.
For what I'm hearing, it sounds like he was okay with what it was. Like he didn't want no big, some big thing about his retirement. I think he just wanted to keep it very subtle, very simple, And it's not that he's not necessarily like he's just done wrestling altogether. He didn't formally say it because there's a possibility of him going back and wrestling again. But as of right now, he's not
done.
looking to wrestle.
Yeah, he's
which
done.
is fine. I mean, we all can sit here and admit Christopher Daniels was one of the faces. Like he was like one of the three musketeers of freaking TNA at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
he was one of
he's
the
he's one of the
Rushmore.
main reasons why TNA was is and
Much
still
less,
is to this very
much
day
less the X
TNA.
division at that.
Between him, AJ Styles,
Samoa Joe,
and Samoa Joe, like those are the three names that put TNA on the map.
Oh yeah.
At least those three. I think he wanted to keep it subtle. I don't think he wanted something outrageously like I don't think he wanted it that way. I think he was okay with just being like, hey, look, it is what it is. I know I'm getting old. I can't wrestle like this anymore. So this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna have this hard ass match, bloody as hell, and then we're gonna go from there. I think he's all right with it. But I was like, man, if this is for real, like if he really is retiring, damn, another end of an era.
Talk about. I mean, he's been in a company he's been on the scene for 30 years. Over 30 years, I think, as a matter of fact.
Like end of an era.
Oh yeah. And the dude does so much, and it's just it's possible that he wanted in this type of environment. Like, hey, look, I'm old. I can't be doing these big time matches, just put me in this match. That's it. Call it a day. My thing is, I kind of wish it would have happened at, say, Double or Nothing, Revolution, that kind of thing. That way they can build up on it. They can add story to it. They can add some meat to it. Meat to the bone. You know what I mean? Add some stuff to it. Instead of just being like, oh, by the way, Christopher Daniels, Hangman, Texas Death Match, Saturday night on Collision. I think that's what Joey's trying to say.
But, maybe his body's giving out. He can't make it to that far.
Right. But that's
Could be
the
another
point.
Kurt Angle situation.
But my point is, don't wrestle until then. That's the thing. And who knows how long he's been having this neck injury. That neck injury could have happened during the match, possibly. Or was it before the match?
Right.
You know what I mean? So my thing is that what they could have done, have Christopher Daniels be the GM, let him be the GM, let him run AEW, all that bullshit. But then Hangman's going on this rampage, tearing people up, do this, do that, whatever, and just keep antagonizing Christopher Daniels to the point where it's Revolution. I'm facing you in this death match or whatever, and then that's it. Go out to Blaze of Glory. Kind of like what Sting did. Go on to Blaze of Glory. You know what I mean? Kazarian comes out, celebrates with them. Because, let's face it, another big part of his career was with Christopher Daniels. Not with Christopher Daniels. Was with Frankie Kazarian.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Whenever Scorpio
addiction or bad influence, whatever. Yeah, so, SCU, which was dumb.
SCU was
said
cool.
it.
Where's Scorpio? Oh, that reminds me. I mean, real quick, just not to jump off like that, but where's Scorpio Sky?
Incoming. Right there. Number 6. It's possible.
Like, where is he at?
I have not seen this guy since Collision.
I think he's been out like for what, a year?
Almost 2 years, bro. Like, what the fuck has happened to this guy?
I'm gonna look it up right now. The man's 41 years old. Still looks like he's in prime condition. His last, like he had that title run with the TNT Championship. I thought it was a good title run. And now, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. He returned to ROH On September 28, 2003, at the edition of Ring of Honor Wrestling, defeating Tony Nese. At Final Battle, Sky helped his former tag team partner, Ethan Page, again, and that was it. That's
and
it.
now Ethan Page is in NXT.
Right.
Doing all
So
kinds
now
of great
we're
shit.
sitting with Scorpio Sky with nothing.
Speaking of crazy shit, so if anybody watched Genesis the other night, I was able to watch Genesis. I thought it was great. It was the first NXT or WWE cross TNA show. They had people from NXT mainly. Cora Jade and then Fraxium was there, which is pretty cool. You know,
Yeah.
I think they had one more. I think.
Which Cora Jade showed up on Impact tonight. The first live Impact for 8 years, I think they said.
Yeah. And then Tessa Blanchard. Oh, good lord. Oh, she had a match with Jordan Grace this past Sunday. And although she was the winning person, she got hit with the racist chant. She is racist.
She's not racist.
You sure about that?
No,
honestly, I'm gonna be real, right? I'm happy Tessa's back. Say what you will. This is why we're here. We can talk about it. You know what I mean? It's good that we have a woman that is legitimately a great heel. Stay king heel. Stay heel. Right? Yeah, she might have some shit that happened to her. You know, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with what she did was right. It's not right. It's bullshit. Don't be doing stupid shit like that. You know? And it's crazy how with Jordan Grace's farewell, this is, by the way, her send-off match against Tessa. So notice how, if you watch the video, she gets backstage, she's greeted, she's doing all this, right? She's doing all this. She didn't go hug Tessa.
Yeah, she walked right past her, just acting like she was a ghost.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So legitimately, I still think Tessa got heat backstage. Not with the producers, not with the booker, nothing like that.
No, she got heat with the wrestlers still.
But the wrestlers. That's why, and I strongly agree with Clarence. I strongly agree that she should not be in WWE television. Not yet. At least.
Not yet, at least. I think, like, here's my thing. I am a real firm believer of forgiveness.
Right.
And my thing is, and we can pull Hogan back into this situation. Hogan said something very nasty, something that it's hard to get past once it's out there.
Right.
He got stripped of everything. I mean, literally lost almost his entire career. His whole kingdom fell apart. But he got it back. He put in the work, said, "Hey, I'm sorry." Problem is, come to find out, there's a lot more that this man has done. And not only has done, more came out in recent times. So it's like, okay, well, it sounds like your actions of trying to earn people's forgiveness was for naught.
I mean,
you did all that work for nothing.
I mean, Mark Henry offered to tour him around the U.S. touring historically black colleges and speak in front of them. But it's not just his racism that he's used in the past. He's lied about like a kid being backstage dying of cancer in London when he wasn't even in London before. It's like the guy lies.
Right.
The man lied about him being the basis of Metallica.
Yes, and I love that Skeet Aldrich is like, no.
Lars.
Lars. I don't
know this guy. He's just not a good person.
No, he's
There's
not.
a difference between you just there's a line that has to get drawn, and he's just not a good person. And going into Tessa, like I only started following Tessa's career. I think I started finding out about Tessa around. Didn't she wrestle for Lucha Underground a couple times? No.
Triple A.
So I think I found Tessa either. I found her first
Triple A.
I can't remember
or something.
Yeah, I found her. I think either in women's. What was it? Women of Wrestling, or I think it was TNA.
Right.
So my thing
Which
is,
most people have, yeah.
That was when I first found out about it. And I was like, okay, Tessa Blanchard. I was like, wait, Tessa Blanchard? I was like, totally. So I didn't know any of the backstage stuff happened until she moved around out of TNA. And then I was like, okay, all the backstage stuff, she was being rude and this and that and the other. And, she's privileged, quote unquote, privileged. And I think it's because of who her daddy is and all this other stuff.
Stepdad, too, on top of that.
Yeah. I mean, Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard.
That gave her privilege, whatever. She had that mentality.
Yeah.
The problem is that she left, got blackballed.
Well,
got blackballed.
I think she ended up in XPW.
I do think one of the biggest things is the fact that she never really vanished. She went to Mexico and XPW.
Right. And did amazing work down there, from what I could tell. And then came back to the U.S. because I didn't know this woman went down to Mexico in the first place, started all of a sudden speaking Spanish out the ass. And I'm like, yo, okay, whatever. Then it came out that she's been apologizing. She was like, look, I'm sorry for the things I said. I was wrong for doing this, X, Y, and Z. Okay, you putting in work to earn people's forgiveness and trust back. I feel that she's doing that now.
Right.
Give it time, because again, we're human beings. We're gonna hold on to stuff.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that the mess ups that she did is she didn't vanish. She kept her image up. You have to give people time to forget, basically.
Right. Essentially, yes, forget. But people aren't going to forget, because obviously look at what Hogan did. Obviously, people ain't forget that. So I mean, the forget part is not gonna end. Even if you go away for years or months or weeks or whatever, it's not gonna go away. She's like, look, I understand this is gonna stick with me. I'm working to get people's forgiveness and everything. She's been doing that. You can tell, because obviously people have been saying she's doing better.
She's doing the work.
She's putting in the work to be like, look, I'm a changed person. I'm changing. Right. I'm trying to fix the damage that I created.
Because, I mean, you look at what she was doing in 2020.
Right.
She was setting records that no other woman has ever set. Became the very first woman to hold a mainline world heavyweight championship in a wrestling company, right? Yeah. And she was on top of the world, dude. She was the sky was the limit for this woman. Yeah. The sky was the limit. What happened was COVID-19. That was one. Well, the racist incident when she spat on a African American woman, and called her the N-word, with the hard R. Then came COVID-19, and apparently I think she's still with this guy to this day. She's engaged, or I think now married to the guy or whatever in Mexico, and she refused to show up to TNA or Impact tapings with the title. So they had no other choice but to relinquish the title from Tessa. And Eddie Edwards was your champion at the time. My thing was I kind of lost respect for that, because it's like, you're holding this world title. They're giving you the ball. You breathe wrestling royalty. You breathe wrestling. Your dad, one half of by far, arguably, or 1/4 of arguably one of the greatest factions in wrestling history. Mm-hmm. Your stepdad, by far one of the greatest wrestlers that ever came out of the 80s, and ended his career abruptly, unfortunately, due to a car accident. So right there, you got a pedigree. Wrestling is in your blood. She's a natural. You know what I'm saying? And TNA or Impact gave her that momentum. Like, hey, we trust you. You're going to carry us to the new era of access television. You're going to carry us into this whole new world. Like, nobody else is doing this. Lucha Underground did it, but Lucha Underground wasn't as big as Impact.
Right.
You know what I mean? Plus, not for nothing, Lucha Impact had a controversial person as a world champion, Sexy Star.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
And she still get hit with BS now.
She got hit with some BS. I mean,
Yeah.
that match she had with Rosemary was legitimate. You know what I mean? She refused to let go of the hold. She did all kinds of dumb shit.
Yeah, I remember that. They were talking about that junk.
You know what I mean? They still talk about that shit to this fucking day.
Yeah, they still on it.
So, and it's like you said, if Hulk Hogan could come back with open arms and prove, like, hey, look, this was a long time ago. My mind wasn't right. Because I think you also got to understand, too, he was going through a rough divorce with Linda. So this might have been around that time, or it might have been before that time. So a lot of shit happened to Hulk. But that's my thing. That's why he got booed. It's not because, he voted for Trump. Oh, he did this. It's nothing political. It's the fact that he's a shitty human being.
It will be interesting. It will be interesting to see how San Antonio is with
Taker.
Hogan.
Bro, Taker voted for Trump. You didn't see him get booed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not to get political.
Yeah.
Taker voted for Trump. You don't see him getting booed. You don't see Taker going on live television or having a recording of him saying the N-word. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit like this is why you're booed. You know what I mean? People in California, like, they're going to tell you how to feel about you. And not just that, they're tired of the Hogan shit. Okay? Stay your old dusty ass home. Go make your money off your shitty beers. And that's it. You know? Ric Flair, you don't see Ric Flair coming out to every time Raw is going to be groundbreaking to promote his shitty weed or whatever the fuck Rick's doing. You know? Ric Flair could be having fucking Blue Chew for all we know. You don't see Ric Flair going on fucking AEW or whatever to promote his shitty Viagra pill. You don't see that. And that's the thing. It's like, the problem is people my age, me and Clarence's age, we're tired of that shit. Like, yeah, we get, like, the fact Hogan was there was a complete nostalgia trip. He was a Jimmy Hart. Complete nostalgia act right there. This was put for people who are older than fucking Joey, for one. Joey's, 35.
38.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. He's 35. So it's like people who are like 50-something, like, oh, yeah, man, I remember wrestling, man. I remember the Junkyard Dog, man. I remember Hulk Hogan, man. Like, really, dude? Like, really? Like, I get it. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, yeah, Andre the Giant was this. Yeah, cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I slammed Andre the Giant and I killed him.
And I was
2 weeks later.
I almost fell out my seat.
Oh, I love that one. That he claims that he body slammed him, and a month later, Andre's dead. That's one claim he said.
Yeah, like, yeah, man, I threw my dog. I was so excited. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, that's my thing, right? That's my theory. That's probably why he got booed, because it's just, we're tired of seeing it. All right?
It's an old gimmick. Nobody cares about it anymore.
It's a gimmick that, exactly. No one gives a shit about it no more.
Nobody cares about that gimmick no more. It's dead and gone. That era is dead.
It died.
Bring back Hollywood Hogan.
It died.
People love Hollywood Hogan.
It died in the 90s. The reboot in the reboot
it died in the 2000s.
Yeah, I was gonna say the reboot in 2000 didn't work.
No.
Although my the kid my mom would babysit was a big fan of the Hulk Hogan at 4 years old.
But the problem is it's no longer the gimmick. It's now just the person.
It's the person.
It's the person.
Yeah.
We're tired of. We're sick
He
and
lives
tired of
through
the
his
person.
gimmick. This is a guy who lives through his gimmick 24/7.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That guy, he no longer. He can no longer carry himself out into a public arena and be like, "Hey, Hulkamania."
Well, I think it's because we can.
Even if he comes out, even if he comes as Hollywood Hogan, he's still gonna get bad reception.
Because it's kind of just obvious. That it's kind of just disingenuous, and he's just doing it for the money. He doesn't care about wrestling.
No, he's never cared about wrestling.
So now he's on that radar of becoming Ultimate Warrior. Just don't give a shit about the wrestling.
Yeah.
In it for the money. Screw the wrestling. Screw the guys. I'm in it for the money. That's it.
It's okay. CM Punk. I mean, CM Punk said I want to make money.
Right. But
we know legitimately the man wants to be decent.
Here's the difference between Punk and Hulk Hogan.
I can tell you right now what the difference is. One makes my balls itch every other night, and the other one makes my ass hurt every other day. That's it.
You know what? Don't talk to your future Royal Rumble winner that way, which is going to happen 2025. If not, CM Punk and Dominic Mysterio all the way. We're really going to have a live 6 celebration if Dominic fucking wins. Oh my God. Y'all thought Edge and Lita's live 6 celebration was probably something.
Who he going to do it with? Because what's the name about to leave him?
I don't know, man. If he wins the Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan may say otherwise. I don't know.
Man, Liv.
All we know, we might be having a 3-way in that motherfucker.
It'll be like Shawn Michaels coming down with the when he's coming down on the rope zip line, and he's coming down and he's zip lining onto the bed.
I'm just a sexy Dom. Sexy Dom. Could you imagine Dom having the Heartbreak Kid gimmick? That'd be awesome, man. I would love to see that. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy. Anyway. But yeah, my voice is ass. Oof. But no, the thing with Dean Punk and Hogan is one can actually still fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
He can actually put on fucking bangers. 5-star classics, if you will. The other one just an old fart that just all he can know how to do is punch, 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 scoop, scoop, slam. You, brother. Atomic drop, leg drop. That's it. And just a shitty human being. They both shitty human beings, but again, one knows how to put on a good show, and the other one's a piece of shit. Bottom line. Now, say what you will about Punk. I've always been a Punk fan. I will continue to be a Punk fan, despite the bullshit that he has got himself into, which I feel like his fight with Jack Perry was an inside job, but that's just me. Just my personal opinion. It's just a little food for thought. That's just how I feel. Anyway, before we wrap this up, any final thoughts?
I will say this. We have less than
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Or after Sunday, it will be a week left before the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So many possibilities can happen between then and now.
I can't wait for R-Truth to throw Paul Heyman over the top rope.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. And it's going to be a star-studded Royal Rumble. We're going to have R-Truth, Paul
Goldberg,
Paul Ellering.
Oh, thank God. There's reports coming out from Chris Featherstone, which he got the thing right a few weeks ago about something. I can't remember what it was.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But Goldberg is not going to be in Atlanta.
Oh, thank God. Well, yeah, because I guess so, because Jay's facing Gunther at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I was worried
He's
that
winning the title.
doubt that.
I was worried that Goldberg might challenge.
Let's see Jay with the title. I doubt that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they don't let Jay win, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna miss the boat.
Not just that, he may win the Royal Rumble.
The one thing though, the one thing
It's possible.
The one thing that really needs WWE needs to work at is Jimmy though. He's just in like this island of like no yeet.
I feel like he's getting the Matt Hardy treatment, where it's
Jeff
Hardy's doing
Jeff
great.
is like Jeff is out
doing
here
great,
doing
winning
the
titles
dance
and doing
everything.
shit.
He's all happy.
And here's Jimmy.
But
here's Matt Hardy on this side.
It's just ever since he reunited with the Bloodline, Jimmy hasn't really done much.
Well, he had a broken big toe.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, man, I broke my toe. Meanwhile, Bronson Reed, on the other hand, broke his fucking foot.
Because you can't show up on TV with a broken toe.
Yeah, right. I can't show up with a broken toe, bro.
But good old Big Jim. Good old Big Jim.
We got fucking Undertaker who climbed the Hell in a Cell with a broken foot.
Yeah, what the fuck is your excuse, Jimmy? I broke my fucking toe, man. We did war games, man.
Y'all gonna stop talking about Big Jim, man.
Little Jim.
Yeah. Easy hard truth.
Be like from that movie. I'm gonna be like from that movie. Jimmy, you killed it in my brother, Jimmy. You killed it in my brother.
But no, it's I broke my toe. Meanwhile, Bronson Reed, damn near 400 pounds, climbed off the top of the cage, broke his fucking foot, or broke his freaking ankle.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I say this though, if they don't let Jimmy win this, they're gonna miss the boat.
You mean Jay?
Jay, yeah. Jay has to win this soon. If he doesn't win it, they're gonna lose momentum on him, and it's gonna be too late. Because how many times this man has lost all of his?
Yeah, I mean,
all of his world championship matches, all of them.
How many times can you call you? How can you call yourself main event Jey Uso if you keep losing?
And you're not in the main event.
And you're losing main events too.
Right, you lose the main event.
It's do or die at this rate. I mean,
Shawn Michaels wasn't Mr. WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels wasn't Mr. Wrestle.
Let the man talk. Good lord.
We can.
Not talking about Joey. Let the man talk.
No, he good. He said the same thing I was saying.
Oh,
it's missing. Nightmare Slayer Twitch.
Oh, that's my nephew. Thank you. Hey, boy.
Here's my thing though. Jimmy and Jay both got chances to win championships very soon. But Jay literally can be the one to capitalize because we can all agree that Gunther's title run has been lackluster rap. Joey can agree.
Yeah.
Ben, dog, you can agree too. It's been lackluster as hell.
Penta could have been a better world champion than him.
At this point,
and he's only been there for 2 weeks.
At this point, let Gunther chill out for a little while. Let him lose. Let him be out of the spotlight for a little while.
Let him go and hang out somebody with take the ring. NXT UK.
Right.
That skinny bitch, whatever.
The man has been champion for 85% of his time in the WWE.
Go relax.
Go chill for a little while.
We appreciate your business and your service.
I want to see Jimmy with a World Heavyweight Championship around his damn waist. Then I need Shinsuke to defend the damn U.S. title
against Chelsea Green. He's going to defend against Chelsea Green. Watch.
And unify them both.
Exactly. And then she got to face Penta for the title.
For the title.
Exactly. And here's your winner. And new
Penta.
Yeah, exactly.
Penta.
Because Chelsea's going to have PTSD from Lucha Underground, and that's all she wrote. Because, oh boy.
But a lot can happen. Let me ask y'all this last question before we shut down. Joey, who do you want to win the Royal Rumble? Out of everybody that could show up, who would you want to win?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't really. I mean, it would be really cool if like Penta won. It'd be something different.
Damn.
What?
Right off the bat, he's like, "Oh yeah,
it's a straight up dark horse."
Hey, I'm cool with that. I'll tell you who I don't want to win it.
Who's that? Oh, The Rock.
Absolutely not.
He's coming in at 31.
Go make another shitty movie. Go do what you gotta do.
Tooth Fairy Part 2.
Exactly. Come back just in time for WrestleMania. Go face Roman Reigns. You're gonna have a great time. That's it. Or better yet, cost Roman Reigns the Royal Rumble match. That's it. That's it. But I really wouldn't mind seeing Jay walk out with the World Heavyweight title. But if I had to pick,
how you would be pissed off at it though. But if they're going to have The Rock win it, have him come out but have it act like Roman won. Have him come out like raise Roman's arm again and like toss him over the rope.
That would be some bullshit.
That would be so ass.
I have a feeling as much star power as we have leading up to WrestleMania, I feel like it's gonna be bad. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like somebody that we don't want to win is gonna win it.
Man, look. All I know is if I hear glass shattering,
nah.
That's right, son.
No.
That's right. The winner of the 2025
Stone Cold's not.
Royal Rumble.
He's coming.
No. He just actually had surgery. He just had double knee replacements.
Hey, God damn it!
He won't have.
Matter. I'm still bionic red.
Well, if he does,
bastard.
he won't have to wear those knee braces anymore.
It don't matter, son. I'm still showing up with the knee brace. I'm tossing out 29 other people over the top rope. What? I said 29 people over the top rope. Here's your winner, and I'm winning the Royal Rumble.
And now, fourth time now.
What? The fourth time. If you want Stone Cold Steve Austin to win the Royal Rumble, give me a hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But no, like, my honest pick who I like to see, and I feel like this would be the most reasonable one to win it. I'm not even going to say his name. No, Clarence, not him.
I mean, hey, to me,
this is last year, right?
Yep.
Why not, dude? Just why not? Now, on other news, Joey. Oh, better yet, I'm going to text you, Joey. I'm going to text you. Just.
Oh, gosh.
I don't want to say it in front of Clarence.
Oh, gosh.
In other news, because I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this day to come. Anyway. There you go, Joey. Anyway, in other news.
His name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in.
We have a new TNA World Champion. One more time, Joey.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
And his name is Joe Hendry. I love it. I love every minute of this. And now he's facing Matt Cardona pretty soon. So it just keeps getting better. He's getting better and better and better. We have the GOAT. I told you, Clarence. I freaking told you. The prophecy has come true. Joe Hendry is now your new TNA World Heavyweight Champ. He's going to NXT. He's going to beat Obafemi for the NXT World Champ. Then he's going to go to that pissant company, AEW, beat that bald-headed son of a bitch. John Moxley be the AEW World Champion. Speaking of bald-headed sons of bitches, Josh Alexander quit TNA.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. This could be a work shoot thing. Or whatever.
Well, they did add a year to him. They added a year last year to him when he was trying to leave. And they did a extension on him without his permission. So he had to stay. Now he's free.
So what company do you think you might be in?
I see him fitting better in NWA.
Honestly, I see
Or MLW.
I'm about to say MLW. I feel like it would be great for him.
Or NWA.
Not NWA. I just don't see him in that shuffle. I feel like NWA is like WWE rejects.
WWE's not gonna take him. He's got that look to him that I just don't think he'll fit unless he goes with American Made, and he's not because he's Canadian.
I'm about to say, the dude's fucking Canadian. Why the fuck are you being with an American faction? That's like adding Obafemi to fucking Team Angle. What good does that make? Yeah, you know what I mean?
No.
That's like adding Nia Jax to the Nation.
That could have worked.
No, that couldn't fucking work.
But hold on. But Mike Awesome was in Team Canada in WCW.
You know what I mean?
He was also in Team Canada and there was a Team Canada in FMW too.
Is he Canadian? No.
Nope.
Nah, man, just put Lyra
Guys from Florida.
Put Lyra Valkyria in freaking Latino World Order. We'll be all right.
Oh yeah. We'll just call it the United Empire World Order. That's what we're gonna call ourselves.
Oh,
Screw the Latino World Order. We're going back to WWE 12, United Kingdom Empire World Order.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Macho Man.
Yeah, brother. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I predict Macho Man will win the Rumble.
That's right.
Nah,
Idiot, I'm gonna predict Owen Hart to win the Royal Rumble.
Nah. I know who's gonna win. I know who's gonna win. And all I know is his signature is a diving headbutt, and his finisher is a crippler crossface. Yeah, with that one, I think we should.
No holding me back, and I'm trembling by fear and just.
I think we should let it go for the night.
No, actually, I know who I want to win the Royal Rumble.
Lillian Garcia.
Michael Cole.
Well, Michael Cole versus Bailey at Mania. Book it.
Oh yeah. Whoever wins gonna have a live sex celebration. No.
Gosh.
I just had the freaking thought in my head, and then this one fucked it up.
Just
Damn.
have Stephanie McMahon win it. And
Women's side,
Triple H comes out to act like he's congratulating the winner. He throws somebody out and he wins.
He told us Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
Bye, bitch. Yay! It's time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control and how you can take it.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ, we're some jerks. Anyway, because I had a fucking thought who I wanted to win the Royal Rumble, but Clarence just fucking just wiped that memory out. I had a really good one.
Mark Henry?
No, Brock Lesnar.
Oh gosh.
Or better yet, fuck. I can't fucking think of the person. Fuck it, we can have Tessa Blanchard win it. Anyway,
Oh gosh.
and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of this podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you like what you see, please be like Nightmare Slayer and follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube. That way, and also before or after you do that, hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss out any of our content whenever we go live or we have the replay on YouTube. If you want to check out the audio version of this episode, please do so. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, etc. Wherever you can find us on your favorite podcast streaming app, we're there. Follow us on all social media platforms. Also, check me out. I'll be representing. And yes, this will be goddamn. This will be coming with me this Saturday at the Copac Gym for Pro Wrestling 225's Homecoming, which you can get tickets right now at 225 Homecoming /eventbrite.com. Don't want to miss out on this stuff, man. It's gonna be awesome. Great card, great show. I want to thank Wild Thing for making us, your boys at Mortal Kayfabe Podcast, the official sponsor of this show. You don't want to miss out on this. It's gonna be awesome, man. Saturday, bell time starts at 5. Not bell time. I'm sorry. Doors open at 5. Bell time is at 6. You don't want to miss out. You'll see me, Big Daddy Cool Mesker. Don't want to miss out. It's going to be awesome, man. And as always, thank you guys so much for checking us out. It means a lot that you made it to the end of this video. Keeps us up with the algorithm. We have big news coming up. We got a lot of good shit coming forward this year. Can't wait to see what this year has for us. And as always, this is your hostess with the mostest, your tribal king himself, Nick Venom, along with my two good friends, as always, the Bionic Professor, Staggerly Crocker, and the Glazed King himself, G King. And we are out of here. See you guys next Thursday.
See you.
I'm going to drink a big glass of milk, eat some chocolate chip cookies, and then maybe I'll take 3 Viagra.